everyone, it's Chanel with Color Me Stylish, and I'm starting to get a little bit better with the voice, but I am going to be doing a voiceover with the rest of this video just so that it doesn't take too long. But I wanted to do a holiday Christmas makeup look for you guys. So this is going to be a look that I am going to be doing, and of course, depending on the outfit, you can kind of change up the colors, things like that, or make it a little bit more dramatic if you need to. But I wanted to share with you guys just, a quick and easy, look that is full glam. I'm going to be hosting a lot of parties this holiday, so I'm super excited. So I wanted to share with you guys my full glam makeup look for this holiday season, and just to kind of get you guys inspired for the holiday as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I like to do is just really clean my face. I love using a toner just to clean up any excess oil that I may have on my face from the morning, or just kind of get it ready for the evening. And then I'm going to be prepping my skin with, this is the e.l.f. Putty. And I love this, and even though it comes out white, it does blend in really well, but I just love the really nice smoothness that it gives to my skin. And I just kind of look to go in with a brush and just kind of really blend that in and kind of push it into the skin as well, so that you just really get that really seamless and poreless look. And it really does help the makeup to adhere to your skin so that it lasts longer, because I'm going out and I really want my makeup to just stick to my face and really make a statement. So for my foundation, I'm using number 23, and this is in the Fenty foundation, and it's just so light. I really love this, and just as you can see, the color just blends in and matches so well, and it just works really well over the skin putty as well. So just kind of blending that in with my brush just to kind of get it everywhere. And it's always so funny when I speed up these videos, because it always makes it seem like I'm so much more harder on my face and my skin than I really am. But I promise you, I'm trying to go as careful as I can, and you want to as well, especially around your eyes. And speaking of eyes, going in with my concealer. So I am just going to be starting with the Clinique, and this is the Bright Eyes. And yes, this is a lot brighter than my skin, but again, I really wanted, just this area to stand out, and especially for my skin tone, it's at night, the party that I'm going to, and so I didn't want to have any of that casting shadow on my face, and I really wanted to brighten up these areas. So just going in with a lighter concealer is something that I find beneficial for me and for you as well, if you do have a deeper skin tone. But even if you have a lighter skin tone and you just want to have just that bright area, and just kind of pulling it more upward to lift the eye is something I love to do. But just kind of going around those dark spots that I have on my face, and then going in with a beauty blender just to kind of really, blend that in. I love to push it into the skin just so that it's more smooth and seamless, and just kind of placed in the areas that I want it to stay. And then after that, I love to just kind of go in one more time, because I don't want to see any of those lines where you see where it ends and where it starts, just with the same foundation brush. And because it still had a little bit of that foundation from Fenty in there, it just really helps to blend everything together. So going in just to kind of set the eye, I am using the Sephora brand setting powder, and I really love this. I think I said to you guys before, I was using the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and here in Mexico City they completely ran out in every Sephora in the city. I don't know what's going on. And so I just came across that, and I'm so happy I did, because it's so much cheaper, or inexpensive I should say, and it works just as well. So just kind of going in with my NYX, our NYX eyebrow pencil. This is one of my favorites, and this is in the black brown color. When I go back to the States, I'm definitely gonna have to stock up on some of these. I usually pick these up from Ulta. And so I just like to kind of go in and get the shape of, the look that I want for my brows, and just kind of pushing it upwards and hair strokes, things like that, and just kind of getting into the corners. And of course, sometimes I do get a little wonky with the shape, things like that, but don't worry, that's okay, because then we'll just go back in with a Q-tip and just kind of clean that up. And now going in with the Benefit Eyebrow Gel. So I discovered this from my daughter's bedroom. She had one, but hers was in black. And of course, when I went to go look for that at Sephora, they didn't have any more black, but this is the clear gel, which is okay. It still does the job. And I just love the fact that it has just like a tiny little wand to it to really get those hairs and to just kind of brush them into shape. And then of course, any mistakes, just kind of going in with a Q-tip. So I'm using Juvia's Place, and I am going to be using these colors, starting with Nefertiti, and then I will be using Ye and then Kenya to go on the outside. So just kind of starting with Shelpa, I really loved that color, just to kind of go all over the lid and just to kind of just bring that color. I love putting a brighter color on the inside of my eye. It just feels like it just brightens it up. It really accentuates that almond shape, and it just highlights the whole thing and gets it ready for the other colors that I want to use. So now going in with this color here, I wanted to kind of put that a little bit towards the middle. So just kind of have that, you know, gradual from the light to that more potent color that I really wanted to bring to this look, and just kind of dragging that out a little bit more towards the ends. And again, I will be doing the same to the other side, and then later adding the darker color. So that's just one of my signature looks that I love to do, is to kind of start from light to more bold and then to dark, just to kind of really accentuate that eye shape and just to make it super, you know, just beautiful and sexy. And then just going back in with the original color just to help blend in so that those two colors come together a little bit more seamlessly. So now going in with Kenya. So this was just a beautiful brown, and I love to just kind of blow off a little bit of the excess so it doesn't fall on my face. So just kind of bringing that in to the outs, you know, skirts, or the out, you know, area of my eye, just to kind of really accentuate, you know, that almond shape that I have to my eye. But this is just, it's so dramatic. I just love when I do that, just to kind of, you know, make it that statement towards the end. And what I love about doing that style as well is when you do your lashes and when you do your eyeliner, it just only adds to that boldness, you know, towards the end of your eye. So I added to the other side as well. And that's just kind of how I've always done my eye makeup look, is I have to do them kind of like in unison almost, one after the other. And it's just my way of making sure that they both match, and just kind of, you know, balance each other out. And then I'll take that same color and I'm just going to be adding that to the bottom of my lash line as well a little bit later. So now I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline Super Stay in the number 362, and I wanted to use something just a little bit lighter than the rest of my face, just to kind of, you know, set the under eye and just kind of brush away any of the eyeshadow that I had that maybe have, you know, that fell down, and just to kind of add to that brightness in that area. So I'm just kind of really taking that color and just kind of highlighting that area and really making sure to kind of just press it into those areas. So just going in, I am now going to use a darker setting powder. So this is the Cover Curl True Blend. And just because it's a loose powder, you want to kind of shake off some of that excess so it's not just all over the place. but I'm just going to kind of go in because I didn't do any heavy contouring. I just love that this helps just to kind of set the face in something a little bit darker than I set the middle of my face with, just to kind of accentuate that area and just making sure that it's all in there and blended really well, just to kind of set the face and just make that makeup last. So I just love how this turned out, and it just is so seamless. And then I'll just be going in with my mascara just to kind of help to set with my lashes that I put on. So I'm just going in with the L'Oreal Voluminous. It's one of my favorites, in Carbon Black, and then my Ardell lashes and my hair bond glue. This is what I use to set my lashes, and they do not move ever. I love this thing. And then going in with my Fenty Beauty Invisamat. This is truly amazing. The way that it sets and makes your face look so filtered. It's not funny. If you don't know about this, I highly recommend it. Put it on your Christmas list. You won't be disappointed. And then going in with my e.l.f. blush putty. I'm using, this is the color Caribbean, and I'm just going to be going in because I wanted to have that really cute, just, you know, red cheek, just to kind of add to the whole look. And I just thought it complemented the eyeshadow so well. And for a look like this, again, you can wear this with any outfit. I think this look is so universal. And, you know, I'm the kind of person where I'm going to a party, I feel like I have an outfit in my head, and then I put it on and I'm like, no, I'm not feeling it. This isn't it. So I feel like with this look, you don't have to change your whole face. You can just keep it and just rock whatever you feel like putting on. So just going in and curling my lashes, and of course sometimes you notice, or I did, that in the corner there it lifted just a little bit. So just going back in with my glue and just a Q-tip, just that little section right there, and then just sticking it back in, and perfect. It'll stay and it's not going to go anywhere. So just going in, I wanted to use this beautiful set highlighter, and I love it because it just, again, accentuates with the golds and the reds and the coppers that I have for this makeup look, just to kind of really bring that luminous look. And then just kind of touching on the nose, just to kind of accentuate, you know, all of the places that the light is going to hit, and really make this look just absolutely beautiful. So going in lastly with the lips, this is the lipstick from Juvia's Place in the color Cocoa, and the formula is so moisturizing. I just love this beautiful wine burgundy color, and it just, again, ties in with the whole eye look. But just kind of putting this on, it is just so seamless. I love it, and I definitely have that on my list that when I get back to the States this Christmas, I am going to stock up on the rest of the looks. Oops, got some on my teeth. It happens. In this collection, because I just love the way this feels. I'm not a lipstick girl, but this definitely converted me. So this is the final look. What do you guys think? Go ahead and leave your comments down below, or if there's another look that you guys would love to see me try. And I just thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this makeup look for the holidays. I just love this because it gives the gold. It still gives, you know, that Christmas burgundy wine, which I'll be having this holiday. I can't wait. Just the whole look of everything. And this look, I feel like no matter what I pick out to wear this holiday, this will go with it. So I'm very excited about that. That's just my trademark, I feel, is I love doing a shimmer and something a little bit more, you know, just stand out on the inside of my eyelids, and then kind of work my way to a darker. It just accentuates the eye and just kind of makes it look so beautiful and just so put together and snatched, and that's what I love. And for this, I just want it to be a little bit more matted in a look, instead of, you know, a little bit more of, you know, just that just glowy look. I definitely wanted this to be a little bit more matte. So I hope you enjoy this. And again, I apologize for my voice. It will get better. But yeah, I am super happy with how this turned out. If you guys have any questions, please go ahead and leave them in the comments. I will get back to them as soon as possible, and I just thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the like button, and I will see you guys next week.